Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today is hashtag M is for Mondays, Mojo, and mixed media. So today I've pulled out my jelly plate, I've got my craft mats, I've got 24-pound paper. That's what I have. I've got acrylic paints. I just have these matte ones from Michaels. I do have a couple of these that were in some sort of I don't know, miscellaneous kit like a Goodwill with some stuff, I guess. Got my brayer. I've got big bubble wrap, small bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Um, some things for what is this called? Masking, mark making. I don't know. I made some little things. That's from my Lucky Charms box I used to make my Junk Journal Madness journal, and I just cut little things. I made a little zigzag to make circles. Got that. A little zigzag. Got a plastic fork for maybe I'll do this. So I like gently drawing some lines or something. I don't know. I've got a wooden spoon. I got a whole pack of these that I picked up at a thrift shop. Smack that around like that. Oh, okay. Cardboard where I've peeled off that layer. Got a big piece. I've got a couple of little pieces if I just want a little piece. I found this on the floor in the living room. Nobody knows what it went to. It was all one piece, like a sleeve to something. And since no one claimed it, I cut it. It's mine now. Too bad, so sad. Finders keepers. Okay. And then I have a little makeup sponge. I just picked up a pack at Walmart. Had these for, gosh, probably a month or so now. So I feel like I got a good set of things out to start with. Oh, I do have stencils. Let me go grab some stencils. I do have these from Echo Park. I have some other ones that don't really want to mix the things I use with paint with the things I use with my inks, my oxides, stuff like that for journaling. I have this from Dollar Tree. But I'm not sure if I really even want to use stencils today because I really want to play with these little, like, I don't know what do you call these playthings. I just want to experiment because this will be the third time I've played with this. When I got it, I played with it once, didn't record it. I was like, oh my gosh, I stink at this. And then along came, was it Junk Journal January? I think the prompt was bubble. So a little, I don't want to dig in there. I don't want that. There. Oh, get off of my gel print plate. Like a little piece of paper. Come on. Get off of there. Nope. Okay, there we go. Like that's really gonna make a difference, Susan. Okay, so I just want to play around and I watched some videos. I don't really know all the terminology like masking and ghosting, and I do know brayer. Um, and I know I don't know what they call it, but I know that brayer off paper, is that what it's called? Um, I know to let it dry and then put on a wet coat and pull. Oh, not with this, but pull paper on and pull. Oh, where's my little tool I got for Christmas? This has a name, but air hockey. For those of you who've played air hockey, but this to push down. They make like bigger, fancier ones, but I have a little. I mean, it's smaller than my 8.5 by 11 paper. So, anyways, I just want to play. That's the whole point of Mixed Media Monday, is to get your stuff out and play with it. So today I'm doing the jelly plate. Next month, on the second Monday, maybe I'll get my alcohol inks out. I've got watercolors. You know, just get all the fun stuff that you kind of maybe don't use as often, as we probably should. Maybe we're a little afraid, or we just have other things going on, let's make it a purpose to take it out. And if you're not able to do it on a Monday, I mean, do it on a Tuesday. It just started with M, and Monday started with M and Mojo, and anyways. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put on some fun music. I'm gonna play around, um, and if I necessary, I'll pop in, maybe a little voiceover every now and then or something if I need to. I'm not sure the consistency of these two paints because, like I said, I got them in some sort of craft bag or something somewhere. All right, guys. So sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. Okay, while my jelly plate is drying, let's talk about that. So, one of the things I guess part of learning is the type of paper, and um, this 24-pound paper, it's just not great for when you need to pull, like when you've got layers and you're trying to pull, it just got too wet. I am going to hold on to some of these pieces here because they'll be great for collaging, but it's a shame. And but at first, when I tried the white from the tube here, this doesn't tell me. I know there's like transparent paints and whatnot. Anyways, I don't know much about that other than it's just acrylic paint. And it didn't pull anything but maybe ink paint that was still a little wet, I guess, because I know some of that green was still wet. So maybe I didn't let it dry long enough. But this is still a fun page here. I might still go back over that. But that feels different from these papers. So maybe that's just old paint. I don't know. But of course, this is, that's just brayered paper. But that's got the feeling of paint, like that chalkiness that paint has. Okay, so I'm letting it dry, and I'm going to keep going. I just wanted to come in here and say, okay, we learned something. That 24-pound paper doesn't like sitting, and the more I press it, I think the worse it got. So I'll need to do that with maybe some mixed media paper or something. And but I really wanted paper I could put in my journal. So I wanted paper I could, make some mixed media pages. But also I see the need, like when you watch videos and they have multiple jelly plates where they put one to sit to the side to dry and then they keep busy. With another one, they have a little small one where they're doing their almost like a palette with their paint where they can kind of mix it a little bit before they brayer it on. I just don't have the space. Like, maxed out here with this. So one day. All right. I think it's dry. Okay, let's get back to painting. All right, guys. Well, that was a learning experience. One with the paper, two with some of my mark making pieces, um, and how quick the paint dries. Of course, I have the ceiling fan on, so I'm sure that's really helping a lot. Because like the bubble print, sometimes I guess if my fan is not on, maybe I can take it with the wet paint on it and bring it to the roll off sheet over here and stamp it, there and put the print on it. So didn't quite work today, but so I'm not in love with this one. It's too much yellow in it. So I'm sure I can go over that with something. But that was fun doing with the little wooden wooden spoon. I kind of forgot about some of my items over here. That's a roll off sheet. That's just where I was dabbing the sponge. I like that one, but I feel like there should have been something maybe in between. And that's where if I had different paper, when I had pulled the bubble sheet off and left these, I would have done maybe another layer where the holes are, and so something would have come through, maybe like an off-white or something. I love this one. I do wish that what color was that? I know I showed y'all like the very first color, and then I didn't show you anymore, and I'm sorry. That was just plum, and I wish I had stretched it to the edges. But I like how the yellow and that kind of what color was that? TLC, 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 not TLC. Kind of made a new color. And then I like that bubble print too. That was just a roll off paper. That's kind of fun. Looks like birds flying. Well, let's do it this way. Like birds flying. That's the grass. It's the sunset. I don't know. Tree. That's a roll off. That one was fun. And so that mesh thing, it's not too bad. It rolls up because it was like one single piece, and I cut it, to lay it, but it still would bubble up. So maybe if I cut it into two pieces next time. That's a roll off. That's that first sheet I pulled with that paint, and that paint just has a different texture, you guys. Like it's glossy. So I might just throw it away because maybe it's just old. I don't know. But there's the torn sheet. That was a roll off that I dabbed into the little net thing. That was my first one. I really like that one. These will be great collage pages, if anything. I can still go back and stamp on these, or I can maybe get some Posca paint pens or something to do something. That one was fun. Not enough color on that one though. But they can be background collage pages. But anyways, I appreciate you and your time. I hope you had fun on your M is for Mondays Mixed Media Day. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.